Man, all right. Talk about just cause it's different. It's different like crews within the clique. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and a lot of people won't ever admit this, man, but before the Swisher House, it was like Southside. We was all competing. You didn't really hear no tapes with Mo and Grace and Mo and Lowe's and all that. You know what I'm saying? It was more about nigga, we South Park, nigga, we Third Ward. Everybody was repping. You know what I'm saying? But then when the other stuff started going on, and we started seeing more and more people start doing shit together, and it was cool though. I look back at that shit like, wow. And a lot of people don't even realize that shit, but people fuck around then, but it was more. You still had your own little circles. You know what I'm saying? Like we still had our me, Grace, my brother Wood, Roe. You know what I'm saying? Then you have
But and y'all all ended up going to straight profit. Was that?
yeah,
Did y'all kind of know each other like from the west, or like how does this? How does
Grace.
that? Just through Grace, everything through Grace.
Main puzzle at the end of the day, Grace.
Hmm.
GR man, cause Wood was already rapping with a group called Half Dead, and then my brother brought Wood over there to Screwhouse. You know what I'm saying? That was that part. And then Roe.
Okay, Grace, bro. Okay, all right.
And then Roe was trying to at one time we had a show. I don't know where it was at, and then we was all standing at the dead end of the bridge, and Roe was like, man, he was working out, we working on the group Gorilla Mob, you know what I'm saying? And we was gonna all be a part of that too. It was like, because Roe was always motherfucking, Roe could do beats, do rap, do singing. Roe was talented and a motherfucker.
Most
Like
definitely.
way back then, my wife said, babe, he gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he said, no, he gonna make it. I promise. This was before he even signed Straight Private. My brother one got me come over there with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't tell Roe to this day, he be saying that, what was that one tape? That's his first screw tape. I'm like,
Blue
nah,
22.
nigga. No, that was his first own screw tape. But it was a tape with him and LD.
G Love.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, man, Snitches. Snitches or shot calling was your first, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did G Love the next day. We're gonna rewind back in that history. Nah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. I even said that in something else, I promise,
You
man.
say so? Shot Callers was the first tape that Ro was there for,
Uh-huh. Yup.
and this was you.
Me, G, who's else on there? Man, we did so many tapes. I'm going back again. Cause my brother passed, right? Bud hit me, he waited. Bud hit me about 2 months after that, like, hey man, I got something for you. I'm gonna pull out all the tapes you and your brother got. And when I went to pick that up, nigga say, oh my God, man, y'all got more tapes than anybody. I'm like, yeah, you ain't know that, man. He had a whole box full of, yeah. We got, yeah, man, like, you know what I'm saying? My brother was on more tapes, man.
Y'all had
man.
that. I think what was that? Crumbs and Bricks with the
Forgot about Dre. Yeah, that was my tape before I
Classic.
was finna have to go to jail.
No shit.
Yeah, I had to go turn myself in, man. That day, I had to go turn myself in. We did that motherfucker.
So you did a tape. Like I'm gonna do a tape before I go in.
Always. I had to turn myself in. Yeah, we gonna do something, bro. I'll tell you, look. I did that tape,
So
man.
you called everybody over there, Ro and Mo and Angelie and
my
everybody.
brother and Ro was already there. Angelie was already there. And Mo and Tune, I called Mo and Tune. Come on with it. Everybody came. You know what I'm saying? It was Harris was already there. He had pulled up right before we got there. He was already there fucking my brother and them. So it was going down, man. Like, Lotion, dude, come on, let's go, baby. And I'm telling you, I was selling drink at the time. Well, I had drink. I wasn't selling. I had drink at the time. Tune had drink at the time. Mo had drink at the time. A few of us had drink at the time. So before the tape even started, he pulled up a pint. I pulled up a pint. He pulled up a pint. Then he poured a pint. I poured a pint. Man, before you know it, we was already drinking. Man, we drunk damn that whole gallon. You know what I'm saying?
God
That's how
damn.
big it was. Yeah. We was sipping. We putting pints in 2 liters. Everybody get a cup. You know what I'm saying? And it was all of us in the room. We was just going hard like that. It was cool like that, man. That was how it was going down. Yeah, we would be like these niggas be joining them, pouring them deuces out. Man, stop playing. Ain't never poured a one or deuce in my life. Man, I'm telling you, man, the last time me and Screw sipped together, we put a 4 in a cream soda. That's why every time on Screw Day, I put a pour up in a cream soda. And that was my first time. I'm like, man, I don't know. We went to the store right there in that 7-Eleven, that Valero 7-Eleven in Quail Valley in Mo City. Right there by Quail Run, in front of Quail
Right
Run.
there, yeah.
Right there. We went there and like, man, they ain't had nothing but cream soda. So I'm like, man, Screw like, no, this hard. I'm like, man, all right, man. And boy, we put a 4 in a 20 ounce, me, him, and Ro.
Y'all put the 4 in a 20
In a
ounce.
20 ounce. And man, that ball was so good. And man, yeah, it was so good. We went back to the store and put another 4 in another one. Yeah. I was the man say, I drank bars under the table, man. I promise. Niggas talk that drink shit, but nah, they got me fucked up. To this day, yeah, I'm a heavyweighter, man. I'm a heavyweighter. You had robot that, cause one time, man, we was at Southside Studio with Rosita. And me and my brothers up there working. We hit road like, man, come on. He pulled up. He came up there on the road on this seat. And I had the all the time, brother. Like, man, let me get a pint. My brother got a pint. Then I pulled up. We put a 2 pints. That we had 3 liter. We was going to auction lot. We had 3 liter Big Red. And boy, I told you, man, that boy was so sloppy. And now, man, a 3 liter. We put a 2 pints in a 3 liter, man.
God
Yeah, man. We used to go hard, man. I'm telling you, man. The boys talk that drink, but now, man.
So your last time with Screw, you saying y'all pulled up and
We
everything.
pulled up in the cream soda, man. We pulled
And
up in the cream soda, man.
how much time was that between that and him actually passing away?
I would say probably about a week and a half. 'Cause we talked every day.
Yeah.
But like I had a lot going on at the time. He was doing his thing. You know, I was trying to fight that case. I was telling you about all that shit going on. But about a week and a half, man. About a week and a half. And it was crazy because me and my wife was going to the store. Actually, I was going to get me some sodas and shit. And my brother called me out of nowhere. Like, hey, what you doing? You driving? I'm like, nah, your sis driving. Like, oh, okay, y'all need to pull over. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Tell my man, y'all need to pull over. So, we pull over in the fucking store in the parking lot, HEB. I'll never forget that shit. He like, man, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what, man? Why are you doing this, bro? What's cracking? Man, Screw dead. And he just started crying. I'm like, what? And he just started hollering and hollering. And then my wife like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I told her, it's just crazy, man. We sat in that parking lot for about 30 minutes before we could even move. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it hurt. And my brother, he never got over it. Because him and Screw was like super tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be shit going on that them niggas would do. Like, hey, Grace, come on, let's do this. Or, Grace, I need help with this. Or, Screw, I need... That's how tight they was. It was like really some brother shit. You know what I'm saying? And my brother always looked at Screw as his big bro. You know what I'm saying? That was some nigga be jealous. Oh, what's up, Lil Screw? They would call my brother Lil Screw. You know what I'm saying? That's how close they was, man. And he never got over it. It fucked with him to his last day. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm so fucked up, because I'm gonna never get over my brother. You know, I was real close to Screw, but I was more closer to my brother too. Like, that's how I was the little brother, he was the big brother, so, you know, I'm looking up to him. Screw was the big brother, so he looking up to Screw. That was his, shit, he wouldn't tell me because I'm the little brother. He don't want me not to respect him or lose respect. Like, if he going through something, he wouldn't tell me, because, I look up to him. That was, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the things I hate about my brother. Like, man, I don't give a damn what you going through. We going through it. But he would never let me know because he know how much I looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he was with Screw, and I don't think he never got past it, man.
Donnie Houston.